Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. All right, guys, my first video on this new channel, this sister channel I'm creating, to make it easier for people to, know what to expect when doing mainly history stuff and history-type comedy on my main McJibbin channel, and then I'm making Mr. McJibbin for the more non-related to history, sort of stand-up and sports-related stuff like that. So here's the opening ceremony, sort of, if you're new to the channel, which everyone is to this. My name's Connor. I like to, yes, learn about history through YouTube recommendations, but also love, watching British stand-up, trying to understand not just the accents, but the jokes and the different types of comedy, and also getting into some sports like rugby, cricket, soccer, or football, as you guys call it. Yeah, and try and separate the two and see if I can't grow this channel as well, alongside the main one. Let's get started. Al Murray, he's amazing. I've reacted to him on my original channel. Everything's going good, right. Let's get started. British thinking puts us one step ahead. Al Murray stand-up. Let's go. Al Murray's great. He's got his beer with him like always.
We are permanently one step ahead, using British thinking. The British thinking is the finest thinking in the world. British thinking is our secret weapon, because British thinking is about combining things, taking different things, combining them, and coming up with something better than those things from those things. The glass, this glass was manufactured in France. Christ, the lager therein was brewed in Germany. I wouldn't bother fighting them twice. Put the two together, what you got? A Great British Pint.
I don't want to pause too much on comedy stuff, but I am aware now how well this guy is versed in history, so I also love listening to that stuff too.
Put the two together, what you got? A Great British Pint. You see? British thinking. Yeah, Christian, here's one for you. Yeah, chickens come from China, don't they, mate? Did you know that? You didn't know that, right? No. Yeah, well, the clue's staring you in the face, mate. CHI chicken, CHI China. It's there, right in front of you. Chickens come from China, yeah? Weaving comes from the ancient Sumerian civilization found in the 3rd millennium BC in what is now modern-day Iraq. Did you know that?
No.
No, you didn't. No.
Neither did I.
Spuds come from the New World, South America. Did you know that?
Yes.
You knew that one, yeah? You'd be useless on a pub quiz team, wouldn't you? Chickens, spuds, weaving from all over the world. But put them together with British thinking, and what you got? Chicken in a basket with chips.
Okay, you're talking about potatoes. All right, gotcha.
British thinking. Yeah, you can't argue with that. And here's a fact. Here's a fact, my friends. The British thinking saved everyone's life here tonight. Who here has ever taken penicillin antibiotics? Show of hands, please. Show of hands. It's everyone, isn't it, basically, yeah? It saved all of our lives. And penicillin...
He hesitated.
Antibiotics was invented by British thinking, ladies and gentlemen, yeah? In the old days, you didn't take your pills and get better, did you? You catch a proper illness and you drop dead. In the old days. This is a fact, isn't it? Yeah? In the old days, you'd be poorly at breakfast, dead by tea. Yeah? A proper illness like the plague. That's what it was called. The plague. Not a plague. Yeah? Not Christian's plague. Not Trevor's plague. The plague. Now we got syndromes and disorders, haven't we? A nation of weaklings. Everyone drives their kids to school so their kids won't be run over by the people driving their kids to school. A whole generation of flat-footed, asthmatic kids.
That's a different way of looking at it.
A whole generation of flat-footed, asthmatic kids with no sense of direction. What is this? Penicillin antibiotics was invented by a British inventor, a man called Alexander Fleming. Now,
what am I thinking Louis Pasteur for? And isn't it rotting bread or something?
Penicillin antibiotics was invented by a British inventor, a man called Alexander Fleming. Now, Alexander Fleming was halfway between Bond books. He'd just finished Goldeneye. He was working out the gold finger, right? And his working method was to have a very big breakfast in the morning and leave the dishes, right? Antibiotics was discovered last thing on a Friday. Now, he was sitting down, he was writing away. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Pussy. 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 Why not? the typewriter jammed, the L key got stuck down. He started churning out yards of Welsh. Terrifying.
I get that joke now. See, that's the whole point of me. I love getting a laugh too, but starting to understand British terminology and British jokes. I wouldn't have gotten that earlier.
So Fleming, he thought, oh, what am I going to do? And he looked across the room, and he saw out of the corner of his eye, on one of the plates from Monday morning's dishes, a tiny piece of mould. That's right, mould. A piece of mould on a plate. Antibiotics, and that's all penicillin antibiotics is. A piece of mould on a bloody plate, that's all it is. A piece of mould on a bloody plate. Do it, son. A piece of mould, like that with the words. A piece of mould.
Piece of mould.
On a bloody plate.
On a bloody plate.
A piece of mould.
Piece of
On a
mould.
bloody plate.
So you guys, you British guys in the British, audiences, just they take jokes so much better than people here.
Piece of mould.
On a bloody plate, like that. And again, son. A piece of mould.
Piece of
On a
mould.
bloody plate. Hold the front row, let's go. A piece of mould on a bloody plate.
plate.
Everyone, let's go. A
Piece of mould on a bloody plate.
One more time. A
Piece of mould on a bloody plate.
That's all it was. Now, let me say this much. Alexander Fleming used British thinking to combine the piece of mould with the plate to create antibiotics. And British thinking is old school thinking. British thinking is traditional. British thinking, has eggs and bacon for breakfast, not a croissant. British thinking starts a newspaper at the back and gets to the good news on page 3. British thinking does not wear moisturiser. No, fellas. British thinking wears aftershave that hurts. British thinking is old school traditional thinking, yeah? Yeah, and if Alexander Fleming's head had been full of modern, Ponce-based, French-based new man thinking, what would have happened, if he hadn't used British thinking? He'd have washed those plates up, wouldn't he? The mould would never have took hold and you'd all be dead from tonsillitis. That's why we should all say cheers tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to British thinking.
Oh, he's great. Look, he's like, I'd love to go to this guy's show. Wait a second. I would sit nowhere near the front row because I'm a coward like that, and he's not afraid, and the audience isn't afraid to be called upon. I just love that way of thinking more than people in the U.S. are just like, what? Anyways, first video of the new channel, guys. Please subscribe. Try and get this up to 1,000 so maybe you can get the channel monetized as well. Help out a lot. Hope you guys are all doing well. See you next time. Give them that a thumbs up. Follow the TikTok, too. McJibbin.